iSupport Data Source Integration. Use the Data Source Integration feature to utilize Active Directory, LDAP, Domino Directory, Microsoft CRM, and other relational databases as a source for iSupport's customer, support representative, asset, and configuration item information. Note that this feature does not modify the source data in any way. This feature enables an agent that updates and synchronizes iSupport customer profile, support representative profile, and asset records with the information in one or more specified sources. Use the Data Source Integration screen to create a data source integration definition and specify the server and related settings, field mappings, and exclusions. Use the Basics tab to specify the primary connection and authentication details for accessing the data source. These settings will apply to all of the sync definitions that you create for that data source. You can also specify the time at which the synchronization should run. Use sync definitions to specify the type of record you are synchronizing, as well as the directory node and filters for the data to be synchronized. The base DN link enables you to select the directory node that contains the data to be synchronized. You can utilize filtering and exclusions to specify the values that should not be synchronized. When synchronizing customer information, a filter is only needed if the selected base DM contains unwanted lower-level nodes or if the data source's exclusions do not already remove the unwanted nodes. See the online help for information on filter syntax. You can set default values based on the sync setting entry from which a record is created. Use the force setting if you wish to have the default value override in cases where the attribute was populated in the source record. Use the Field Mappings tab to specify the attributes in your source from which data will be pulled for corresponding iSupport fields. It's common to map the customer ID to the employee ID attribute, as well as the groups field to the member of attribute, which creates groups in iSupport based on the groups tied to an Active Directory account. Add to the list of fields to be mapped via the Map a Custom Field button. Use the Exclusions tab to specify the nodes or directory objects that should not be synchronized. All lower-level nodes will also be excluded. If you are using multiple sources, use the Order of Precedence link to specify the order of precedence if there are matching records. You can use the iSupport configuration utility to enable Windows integrated authentication for the customer and support representative records created during an integration. That's it for an overview of iSupport's data source integration functionality. If you have any questions, be sure to consult the online help or contact customer support by email at support@isupport.com and by phone at 360-397-1099. We're available 6 a.m. to 5 p.m. Monday through Friday PST and 8 to 5 p.m. Saturday and Sunday PST for critical system failures such as installation errors, inability to log in, or inability to create work items. You can also go to mysupport.isupport.com, iSupport Software's technical support website, to chat with support representatives, submit and view incidents, search the knowledge base, view facts, submit ideas, and participate in the user discussion forum.